Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today I'm going to be picking a Master Lock 911. Let's get into it. So this is a Greenbelt level Master Lock. I'm going to do my best to pick straight out of the package. 911 DPF. No idea what DPF means, but it is a weather resistant padlock, and I'm going to be completely honest. I had one of these, this exact same one, on my gate. I don't remember if I ever picked it or not. I just used it because I needed something that was weather resistant. And I put it on the inside of my gate, so I wasn't worried about someone clipping the shackle or picking it or anything like that. Nobody's going to do that around my house, I don't think, because I keep locks where they are inaccessible. You know, they're really just a deterrent from the outside. Someone's going to have better luck just breaking through my flimsy-ass fence. Let's see here. Contents: 1 padlock, high security. Oh my God. Oh man. It's removable 5-pin cylinder with over 9,000 key changes for maximum pick resistance. 9,000. Where have I heard that from? Yeah, Packlock does like a 200K. So that's not really worth bragging about. I think Packlock has 200,000 key combinations, and Masterlock here is bragging about their 9,000 key changes. That's fine. We all know that they suck. I don't know. Here I am talking shit. Watch, I won't be able to get into this lock. 5-pin stacks. We do have, I think it's the Pro Series core. It should say Pro Series on here, so I don't know what the deal is. It's going to have all security pins, 4 to 5 spool pins, and at least maybe 1 serrated pin, if not all 5 spool pins. I don't know the difference between this and a Pro Series core. If it's not, it should have 5-pin stack placements or holes, but it's only going to have 5 pins. So I don't know. Let's just see what we can do. I really don't want to gut it, honestly. I'm just going to have to take my word for it. Go to lpubelts.com and look at their Master Locks, and all Greenbelt level Master Locks are of the Pro Series to my knowledge. And that's what this is. 2 minutes in and I haven't picked a lock yet. Let's take a look at the bidding. It's not a terrible bidding. We got a low, high, low, a real deep, and then a low. So let's go. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's got a 5-pin. Let's go ahead and check the key. Now on these, even though this is a sprung core, it may be a sprung shackle, but because of this weather stripping here, I'm still going to have to pull it out. So it's not a sprung shackle. It's not sprung at all. It's just a sprung core. Spring-loaded shackle. I know that there's some locksmith in there. No, it's not the correct terminology, Sandman. And away we go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try picking it for about a minute. Maybe less, maybe more. And then if I can't get it, we're going to add lubricant, because that's what all locks need is lubricant. I used to, for like 19 years, I didn't pick lock. I don't know, maybe not that long. From 2007 to 2024, I never picked a lock with lubricant ever. The rumor, the word on the street is that they that would make it harder to pick, and I found it to be absolutely nonsense. It makes it easier to pick. Also, what makes it easier to pick is grabbing your rat yoke, custom rat yoke, sterling silver ring of power. Okay, I don't know what that meant. All right, this looks too thin for a 1.3 millimeter, and so I'm going to go with a 1 millimeter, which is pretty standard here. You can get the 1 millimeter out of the Sandman Essential Pick kits, the starter set, the beginner set, the intermediate set, and the advanced set. But what you can't get out of the Sandman sets are the gym style hooks here with the high-low handles, because these came after the fact. But I did have a little hand in Multipick carrying these gym style picks, and I did consult on the handles. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that awesome? Check that out on multipick.com. I am shilling to shill. All right, this may not be long enough. This may not be long enough. I may have to do something different. Yeah. All right, well, I have some modified tensioners here that I took. Some of my Multipick tensioners that I put a 90-degree, or excuse me, like a 35-degree bend in them. Let's try that. You don't know until you try. Out of the pack, out of the pack Picking is not easy, folks. We're 5 minutes into it and I haven't even picked it yet. In fact, let's just take this time. Just joking. Who watches my videos? Why do you watch? Why? Why are you here? You're not learning anything. I'm an idiot. All right, here we go. We're looking for binding pins, all right? Let's zoom in here so we can talk about this. Let's talk about what I'm doing here. I'm taking my gym hook, okay? And I'm feeling for hard pins. I'm looking for something that stands out. And that to me is pin number 4. Yeah, pin number 4. I think that's my first binding pin. Let's give it a try. Okay, I got movement in the core. That could be a false set. It could be a full set of that one pin because we are expecting spool pins. I've got to make sure that my tensioner is not going to fall out. Let's try this again. Now, that's all we're doing. We're just scraping the bottom of the pins. We're feeling for binding pins. Now I feel more binding pins. I feel pin 5 binding. Okay, I hit pin 5. Let's do that again. I feel pin 2 or 3 binding. I think it's 2. See what happens. Oh, see that counter rotation there? I don't know what that was, but I think I overset it. Let's let go and see what happens. I may have dropped that one pin. I may have dropped everything, but I lost my false set. So we're going to go looking. I think I'm okay. Okay, that was pin number 3. Let's go to pin number 2. Nothing on 2. That kind of rotation on 2. I don't think it's set. Okay, let's try pin number 1 then, instead of 2. Nope, I overset that. So, told what we got. We lost our false set. Let's go back and try to get our false set. So, let's reset. Let's try, we know pin number 4, and then it was like 5 and 3, or pin number 4, 3, and 5. I don't remember. Let's go find that first binding pin. That's all that matters. And my pick is stuck. We do have a slightly paracentric keyway. Okay, got some movement in the core. We don't know if it's a false set or if that pin is set. Let's look for another binding pin. Let's go with pin number 2 this time. Pin number 2 likes to pull us out of that false set, so we got to work around that. Okay, let's try again. Searching for a binding pin. This weather stripping is really annoying, but I really want to keep trying to pick on the bottom of my keyway and applying this top of keyway tension. Okay, got movement in 4. At pin number 2, we're going to ignore it, go to 3. Okay, got movement out of 3. Ignoring 4 again. Or excuse me, 2 again. I think I'm on 5. I don't know what that was. That was me oversetting something. All right, let's go to, all right, let's try number 2. There we go. I got 2 set. Let's try 1. I think I overset number 1. Yep. So to drop just 1, I used my pick to apply counter rotation, counterclockwise, and I was able to drop just that 1 pin. I think number 1 is that serrated pin. I think I overset it again. Drop it. Okay, I think I set number 1. Check number 2. Number 2 is dropped. Hold on. Oh, we got an open. Now then, this core wants to rotate all the way. We don't want to do that. We're going to brick the core. We're going to drop the top pins into the bottom of the keyway. So we're going to rotate it only at like a 90 degrees, and then we're going to pull on that shackle. There we go. That's how you open it. Because if I rotate past that 90 degrees, it's not going to open the shackle. So that's typical among the Pro Series locks. Let's try opening that again. Hang on. There we go. Let's see if we can gut this and take a look at what we were picking. Why not? Why not? Why not? I think it took us 5 minutes to pick. It's a good green belt level lock. It's okay. I mean, there's tougher ones out there. 80 Ti 50. I'm looking at you, kid. Or 80 Ti, the 80 Ti 40 Avis titanium. Oh my God, those are hard. Let's see here. What else? 7240s, Avis 7240s. All Avis green belt locks are harder than the master locks. The Lotto locks are pretty tough. Those are usually 6-pin cores. Let's see here. Okay. Guys, I want to do a shout out to the LPU Lockpickers United Discord. If you guys are looking for help, if you're looking to learn how to pick locks, look no further than going to Discord, link in the description down below, and joining the Lockpickers United LPU. They have the world's greatest pickers, hands down, and they will help you. They won't be able to help you gut this lock, though. That's on you. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. I feel like I had this problem in another video. I don't remember what the solution was. I think it was a master lock, too. Why is my voice so deep? Dude, I had a teeth cleaning today, but it was like a deep cleaning on one side. So they had to like put shots in my jawbone and in my gum line. I can't get any of these to fit. I remember what happened last time. I had to pull out special tools just to gut this thing on camera. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's what it was. Oh my gosh, I gotta go do that. I'm gonna pause this video. Then I gotta use my video editor just to take this thing apart. Folks, we want to see what's inside this lock. Oh no, we've done this before. We've done this before. We did this. This is the same thing. I'm such a fool. Folks, this is the same thing. I've picked this lock before and I just didn't realize it. Master 100th anniversary. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of a 6-pin core, if I remember correctly. 4 pins. This is a 5-pin. It's the same thing, folks. That's what it is. That's why I was like, why wouldn't this come apart? Because Master Lock uses goofy freaking parts. I think that they're made in Mexico. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't have the tools on my bench to gut this thing, and I need to do that. I need you know what? For moving on in the future, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna gut this. I'm gonna put the tools on my bench to gut it. Let's gut it. Let's gut it. It's the same thing as the anniversary one that I had trouble gutting. We're gonna gut it, and we're gonna remember that when I do gut it, that I'm not gonna be able to gut it because it has a crimped core. Just bear with me. And I'm back. So this is what I have. I have them all. It's the Bondu. They're the best that money can buy. And I think it was a 760. I don't know. It was something. 7 something. Oh, man. Well, we're going to use the key to open it. Make our lives easier on us. We're going to rotate that core back. Why do you... What? Hey, I didn't brick it. It must have rotated the opposite direction. Oh my God, for a second there, I was like, I bricked it. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Well, I was right about one thing. Okay, here we go. We will get this figured out. Not that one. Not that one. I knew it was a 7/64, so why didn't I start off with that? Damn you, Master Lock. Got me doubting myself. Of course, I do that without you, but you know, whatever, Master Lock. Whatever. All right. We're good. Good. We're good. This is going to stay on my desk from now on. And people are going to be like, well, why is it, man? I don't want to just put a 7/64 on my desk. I guess I could. Let's take this thing apart. Let's figure out what we got here. So we do have 6-pin stacks. Of course, they only filled 5 of them because Master Lock doesn't care. They don't love you. They're not your daddy. They don't want to be. I'm just saying mean things now at this point. Let me see if I can find a way of getting that C-clip off using my handy dandy Multipick circlip removal tool here. No? I don't know what I'm doing. Stop watching. You're all looking at me. You're making me nervous. Hang on. I swear I have a... Hang on. How did I take it off last time? I think I just pulled on it. Yeah, that's what it did. I was a locksmith, folks, but it was like 10 freaking years ago. Not that long. It was 2011, but still, it's a long time ago. Oh, that was longer than 10 years ago. That's what happens when you get old. You lose track of time. It was 14 years ago. Here we go. We got it. I could speed up this whole process. I'm going to make you guys suffer. Now then, last time I did this, something was crimped and I couldn't use the plug follower. But I don't see anything crimped on this one, so I don't think we're going to have a problem. I think it was just that one, the 4-pin version. Yeah, I don't see anything that's crimped on this one, folks, so let's do this. That's a big gap. It's all right. We can figure that out. We are going to rotate it farther, feather, thinner. All right, here we go. There, that wasn't too painful. Let me zoom in for you guys. We got some colored lab pins here. What I suspect to be lab pins. No security pins in those key pins. Let's take a look at the driver pins. Is my nose whistling? I can hear it. Can you hear it? What's it saying? You guys think I'm talking to you, but I'm not. I'm talking to myself. Oh, hello. Hello. I've got a new pinning tray I can use. Hang on. Totally forgot. You put the parts in the tray. It puts the parts in the tray, or it gets the hose again. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Worst video ever. I've made 275 videos. It's the worst one so far. Let's take a look. Pin number 1. It completely falls out. Okay, here we go. Pin number 2. Okay, it falls in the pin stack number 1. Also labeled as number 7. Talk to Jimy Longs about that. Pin number 3. Pin number 4. Pin number 5. And that's it. Now here's the deal. This pinning tray was brought to you by Jimy Longs. He's going to start making or selling these hopefully in the future. My argument was that it should be numbered 1 to 7 because when we gut with our right hand, pulling the plug out from left to right, and pin stack number 1 is the front. That's the first thing that we gut, and it should drop in stack number 1 here. But he has it labeled 1 through 7. If you look at lab pinning trays, they number theirs 1 through 7, opposite instead of 7 through 1. Just saying, Jimmy. Just saying. Just saying. Been trying to tell you. Nobody listens to all Sandman because his videos are 30 minutes. I'm trying to pick a green belt level lock. Here we go. All right, so we have pin stack number 1 is a spool, folks. We got a spool here. Pin stack number 2 is a spool. Pin stack number 3 is a spool. Pin stack number 4, you guessed it, spool. And pin stack number 5, hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a, wow. Huh. The very last pin was the serrated pin. Interesting. I would have assumed that would have been the first pin. That's fine. So we have 4 spools and a serrated pin, and I messed up one of the springs just ever so slightly. Nothing else unusual about this core. No counter milling. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's the tail of the tape. Okay, well, that was a 5-minute pick right out of the box. Obviously, if this was sitting outside on your gate, it's going to have some corrosion. It's not going to be as easy to rake or to pick. But folks, that is why Triflow brought you the finest lubricant. Triflow Pinpoint Lubricator for his protection. Just kidding. I'm not sponsored by these people. I'm just being weird. That's all I have for today, folks. Let me in the comments down below. Have you picked one of these locks, either the 4-pin version or the 5-pin version? I didn't realize that they were all the same until I already picked it. I apologize. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you learn anything from this video? Are you going to stop watching? Are you unsubscribed? Are you, I don't know. What are you doing this weekend? Hit me up. I'll talk to you guys next time.